The Adventure of Big Ears Bunny. Positive belief. I can listen and be attentive. In a beautiful forest, there lived a little bunny named Big Ears. He was small, but very curious. Big Ears loved listening to all the sounds around him. The wind whispering through the trees, birds chirping in the distance, the soft rustle of leaves under tiny paws. His ears were so big, they seemed made for one thing only, to hear every single sound. One morning, as Big Ears set out on his usual walk through the forest, he suddenly heard something strange. It was a sound he had never heard before, soft, quiet, but somehow calling to him. The little bunny stopped. He tilted his head, twitched his ears, and listened carefully. That sound again. He decided to follow it. Just then his friend Leo the bear cub passed by. "Hey, Big Ears, what are you listening to?" Leo asked. "I heard something unusual," said the bunny. "Very soft, but it feels important. Want to find out what it is with me?" Leo tilted his head and listened too, but he couldn't hear a thing. Still, he didn't want to leave his friend alone, so he nodded and joined the search. As they walked deeper into the woods, they met Lily the squirrel, gathering nuts for the winter. "Hi, friends. Where are you going?" Lily asked. Big Ears heard a sound, very quiet but new. "We're trying to find it," explained Leo. "Want to come with us?" "Of course," said Lily, putting down her acorns. "Let's go." The three friends followed the softest trail of sound. Then, in the thickest part of the forest, they found it. A tiny baby bird, freshly hatched, had fallen from its nest. It was chirping for help, but its voice was so faint, only Big Ears could hear it. "Oh no, we have to help," gasped Big Ears, his long ears drooping low. "But how do we get him back to the nest?" Leo asked, looking up at the tall trees. "I can climb trees," said Lily. "But I'll need help in case I slip. Someone to catch me or the bird." "I've got the softest belly around," smiled Leo. "I'll be your pillow down here." So the friends worked together. Big Ears gently scooped up the little bird, Lily carefully climbed the tall tree, and Leo lay below, ready with his fluffy bear belly. Up, up, up climbed Lily, and back into the nest went the baby bird. Just then, the bird's parents returned, hearing their baby's tiny chirps. They chirped loudly with joy, flying around their baby with gratitude. "Thank you, kind friends," said the mother bird. She sang a beautiful song that filled the forest with peace. Big Ears, Leo, and Lily smiled. They felt warm inside, not just from helping, but because they listened, really listened. From that day on, all the animals in the forest became more attentive. They listened to the wind, to each other, and to their hearts. And every morning, they reminded themselves, we can listen, we can be attentive. The forest became softer, kinder, and calmer, because one little bunny had ears big enough to hear what others could not.